What's up, Cancer? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a long wait for a reading with me, so if you wanted to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Cancer, we're going to do a person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And then the projected potential outcome for the next 2 weeks. Anyone new to my channel, I infuse manifesting mindset and the universal law of assumption into all of my content, which really means that my tarot readings are really just check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you have selected, are selecting, manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists at once. Your desires are meant for you. Circumstances don't matter. If you would like to manifest anything differently, it just requires a shift in your state, the version of you that you're being, and a reselection. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and look at my other content. And I like to kind of teach as I go as well. Okay, Cancer, let's get into it. The person on your mind, how are they feeling about you? I just saw the Lovers card, Cancer, and the Ace of Wands. Lots of passion, lots of chemistry. It seems to be that, they feel a strong connection. 2 aces, so that could be about a new phase or a rekindling or taking things to the next level. Ace of Swords, another ace. Okay, honesty, truth, conversation, planning. There's a 2 of Cups in the reverse, then there's a Chariot card. That's you, Cancer. So this could be like a reinvigoration, Cancer. The 2 of Cups is definitely like soulmate connection. It could be that a conversation is brewing around the direction forward, wanting to move things along. And I did see that Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So this would be about maybe a new start that's committed, stable, passionate. Something with the 2 of Cups here means that it's like a reinvigoration, because to date something may have happened that has like caused questioning a little bit, like is the love one-sided, I'll get a bit more on it. 3 of Pentacles would be about cooperation, coming together, working towards a goal together, working towards a new start together, because the Moon's in the reverse and the 8 of Cups is in the reverse. I mean, 8 of Cups is like the comeback round or the return. So either there's been some kind of a disconnect, or there's just been this kind of feeling of things not being very clear, or something that's led to this feeling like maybe questioning the love, okay, with that 2 of Cups in the reverse. So there is a return energy. The Moon card in the reverse can be things that have come to light. So it's possible that something between the 2 of you was sort of hidden and has come to light and caused this 2 of Cups in the reverse. Like, this person wants to move things in a more positive direction. I mean, the Lovers card that I saw when I was shuffling can be a little bit around choices. Okay, so maybe to date there's been an issue around choosing the connection. Take that as you will. It doesn't have to be over another person. Sometimes it does, there can be choices, or otherwise this is just really choosing to invest in the connection. I mean, 3 of Pentacles, some of you are connected to the same network, work, career. And the Chariot card also, some of you are just at a distance from this person, so that could have caused a bit of a disconnect energy. I mean, the Moon card in the reverse, things coming to light, that could also be this Ace of Swords energy, wanting to have an honest conversation where things have been unclear, or a sense of things are hidden. That could be around emotions, intentions. I mean, let's look at this Chariot card. I'm going to also get oracles to get some more clarity, guys, and I'm also going to do you and what you think about them, or what you're feeling, and it's way more important because you have manifested this, so you can absolutely shift what they think and feel and tweak it according to your dominant thoughts and assumptions, guys. I'll explain more when I get to you. They want to move towards you. Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady energy, so you could have been connected to this person for a while, or it's been taking a long time to get to the ultimate goal. Like there's maybe been some stalling. The intention though with the Knight of Pentacles is nice, Cancer. It's like there's a sincere intention. The Knight always gets to the destination, but perseveres, even if it takes a while. It's a serious night. So let's see why we have Two of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Cancer, the Hermit card. I'm going to take all of them. The truth of the matter is, Cancer, the reason why I'm seeing this kind of Two of Cups in the reverse is there's some kind of a fear or a doubt whether you're on the same page, because things have gone a bit unclear or unexpressed, but there's genuine love here, okay? And they want to, all the aces, I'm going to stick to what I channel in the beginning, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. So there's a new beginning in truth. There's a reinvigoration of the love. They want to pour into the connection. Maybe where there's been doubts, maybe they have not expressed to you their feelings, and they're aware that that has kind of caused a little bit of a disconnect or a withdrawal energy. So it looks to me like their intentions are to keep moving, and there is a new start, a new phase. Six of Cups. Some of you have a long history with this person, Cancer, and there's a lot of warm memories, and this is nostalgia. This is also wanting to reconcile things, like I said, where they've been unclear. Tell me about the Hermit. Yeah, Knight of Wands. A little bit of stop-starty kind of energy. So the Knight of Wands is not necessarily the most stable, but is very passionate. Comes in hot, sometimes pulls back. Not necessarily so committed. But the Knight of Pentacles is this loyal, stable, kind of committed energy. It's just that it takes a long time. So like I said, Cancer, this could be the comeback round, or this person's intention is to have a comeback round where you have been kind of disconnected due to, distance. Maybe, Knight of Pentacles, to date, there could have been an unreadiness to really solidify the connection. And I saw that Ace of Pentacles when I was shuffling. So that tells me that there is maybe a readiness now to solidify. The Knight of Wands here is a swooping back in. So if this goes a bit in out, this person wants to swoop back in after maybe there's been a little bit of a withdrawal, the Hermit card. We've got Virgo energy, Pisces energy. So tell me about this Six of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Wands. There's a perseverance. It's also possible, Cancer, in the past or in the recent past, there's been a little bit of a block or a wall between the two of you. And, that's maybe, as I was saying, like there could have been fears or doubts, like, is the love reciprocated? Is this one-sided? But it seems that this person wants to persevere and overcome that and move towards you, okay? Six of Swords as well. Some of you, like I said, if you're at a distance, you could be at a distance. This would be about, moving beyond the block or the barrier, persevering and potentially taking a trip to see you or going on a trip. Page of Wands is about, definitely flirtation coming through, but also about new perspectives, taking things in a new direction, okay? So that's nice, Cancer. I'm going to get to your side of the street. Maybe I'll understand a little bit more when I do the oracles why we have the moon. But to me, this seems a little bit like more, fears coming to light around, really expressing emotion, or maybe a little bit of fear in the past around really committing to the situation. So the moon also could just represent, like I said, something coming to light now with that Ace of Swords, clarifying things where things have been hidden, intentions, emotions. So let's have a look at you, Cancer. You've got Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. How do you feel about this person? The Strength card. Something within the situation maybe you feel has been like a test of your confidence. Let's have a look. But the Sun card, beautiful energy, lots of Leo energy. So that's the Morgan Greer deck. So this is about a happy couple. So you do see happiness with this person. Let's take a look. Maybe to date it's been more passion and more kind of, I don't like to say fling because that has a negative connotation, but it has maybe not reached the commitment stage due to distance, or if you have a long history, just the fact that maybe when you came together, there's just, an unreadiness to go for it. Cancer, yeah, Hierophant cards in the reverse. So perhaps you haven't been on the same page to date, Cancer, around marriage, long-term commitments, or traditional values. So it's been non-committal, but you have the Ace of Wands, just like them. You're still very passionate about them. And the Two of Pentacles is a little bit sort of this back and forth energy, okay? There could have been issues also to do with career, balancing work-life balance, prioritizing the connection. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. Ace of Swords is in the reverse, Cancer. Page of Wands is in the upright. Okay, Cancer, so they want to come clean or have an honest conversation or get clear with you. You to date feel like there's been lack of clarity. Okay, Page of Wands, there's definitely a flirtation between the two of you. You also potentially want to take this in a new direction. Something within this situation has been a challenge to confidence. You know, Nine of Pentacles in the upright is a beautiful, confident energy, but something maybe, I said, it's like maybe you mutually both felt sort of not completely ready to move along to date. And the Two of Cups, this person could have their own fears and insecurities, Moon card, around whether or not love is returned. You know, maybe they were doubting that, and then that caused a block or a wall. You've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, okay, and then the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Trust issues, Cancer. What I'm getting is there could be a little bit of this defensiveness between the two of you because the love is being doubted, and the Seven of Swords in reverse is a called out energy. So it's possible that someone has been called out as not being really very, you know, questioning the intentions of the connection. Because Knight of Wands, you're both very attracted to one another. But this can be that hot cold. That can also be, like I said, more fling, less commitment. A small portion of you, Cancer, in the recent past, someone was not very available because they had something else going on outside, okay? Don't take it if it's not your story. But that's Nine of Pentacles is single and available. In the reverse, that's my interpretation, is not so single and available. So for some of you, that's the case. If you, Cancer, manifested this when there was some kind of a triangle, or there is, or someone's not totally committed to this situation, you can manifest that away, guys. As I say in all my reads, just don't pay attention to any circumstances that don't serve your end, and just affirm for your end if you want it. Looks like you're both very attracted to each other. If it's not about a third party, it's just, you know, you're not feeling very confident. There could have been issues to do with feeling confident career-wise, money-wise, to actually commit. You could be aware that this person is that way. Already pointed that out, because the Seven of Pentacles is really just waiting to see how things play out. So this could have been a long waiting. You've built a foundation with this person, and you know, waiting on the return of the investment. But the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse tells me that there's a bit of a trust issue going on here, like confidence in the connection, confidence that this is more than just fun and games. Seven of Swords in the reverse, you know, that could be called out. So you could have had a little bit of a tension with this person because there's a defensive energy. Okay. And like I said, such a small portion of you, this was more like a fling, and there's been, you know, Seven of Swords in the reverse can be things that have come to light or been revealed. Moon card in the reverse around, you know, something that wasn't completely honest. And again, I'm not trying to be loaded. I have to point it out. So Cancer, if you're in the camp that wants to take this in a new direction and affirm for something more stable and committed, this person's intentions seem to be that way, and they want to have an honest conversation with you. They are still slow and steady moving towards the goal. And their intention is not just Knight of Wands, it is actually something more stable, and there's love here. Now, if you want this to speed up and you have the assumption that this is still going to take a long time, or in the past they've said they're not ready, or there was an unreadiness, just go to the end. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep repeating that like a broken record. I'm sorry. But this is not just tarot, it combines law of assumption, and I would rather you guys get what you want. The tarot is not fixed or fortune-telling shit, okay? Ace of Swords is in the reverse. The Fool card is in the reverse. It's something about that there's been lack of clarity, and to date, the Fool card, you know, not unwilling or unready to jump and take the leap of faith. Okay? Or the lack of clarity about feelings, etc., and just being more flirty and fun has made this feel like a risk. And a portion of you, it's felt like a risk to really go for it because there are third parties in the mix, or another energy or something like that in the Moon card, right? Something that is, there's something maybe secretive about this potentially. But, you know, Cancer, the Fool is the Knight of, with the Knight of Cups. You know, this is about romance and genuine emotion. So all the Cups cards, Cancer, are in the upright. So that tells me that you and this person genuinely feel for one another. There's genuine love. There's been something here around trust issues, and the Two of Cups and mutual doubts. Is the love returned in a way? Okay, why do we have Seven of Swords in the overall? Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups, though, in the upright. So look, lots of cross cards, but in different positions, Cancer. So you kind of, like, whilst you are the dominant mirror and you're actually in control in every reality, because your dominant thoughts and assumptions is what's going to be mirrored back to you, they're you pushed out, you kind of mirror each other's, you have, I feel, Cancer, the same intentions, but you mirror each other's fears and insecurities, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles, you feel like this has just stopped moving. They're still moving towards you, so you question whether they have the intention to get to the finish line with you or whether they're serious about the connection. You genuinely feel like it's a soul connection and an emotional bond with them, and you potentially also really want the relationship. They question whether you mutually feel the same about them, or, you know, whether you want the relationship. So it's a little, yeah. I mean, Knight of Wands, no doubt, okay? You both have that passion and you both want to reinvigorate that passion. I just feel, you know, with that Seven of Swords in the reverse, there could have also just been a called out energy between the two of you, like, you're not taking this seriously, you're not putting in the effort, where is this going? Nine of Swords, there's the stress connected to that, okay? So some of you, this is literally just, you know, more, it's just been a passion or a little bit of dating, and then something has gotten in between you two, like distance, or just a very slow energy where someone has said that they're not really ready to fully commit to the situation, which is easily changeable, Cancer. You just say, nope, they're committed to me now. You have no idea how quickly things will move when you just affirm and go to the end, okay? And stick to it without wavering or questioning and going back to what was said or done before. It's irrelevant, guys. If there's, you know, the camp of you where you have a long history with this person, or a history with this person where you connected but someone has since become not available, you also can affirm that away, guys. All the pieces move for you. You just go to the end. We're in a loving, committed, stable relationship. If you're in the camp that doubts that this person really loves you, even though I can see that they do, but you're going to not experience that if you're in a state where you're assuming that they don't. They won't come in, they won't say it, or they will go in and out, or they will go hot and cold. Then just, Cancer, you can assume, yes, they love me, they want me, they're emotionally available, they're so caring, etc. Okay, if you're doubting it and you think this person is just all about sex, for example, or whatever, or if you think this person is not open with you, they're so honest, we have the best communication, they're so emotionally available, etc. All right, Cancer, look, in this check-in, which you can also fuck in a bucket when you leave and not, you know, pay too much mind to, you can re-script or just take the parts you like and get rid of the parts you don't. There's so many aces on the table that this indicates to me a new start, okay, or a new phase in your connection. That's very positive. And all the Cups cards are upright, so there's genuine love. What does this person want with you as we move into the next 2 weeks? Coffin, new beginnings, literally, guys, new beginnings, it says, okay? Teddy bear right after that, love call. I'm going to take them all. Expression of love, messages of love, blooming romance, flirting. You both have the flirting, wanting to date, interested in you. And then there's the not enough, lacking confidence, which I said about you, Cancer. And they have that as well. I said you're mutually mirroring each other's kind of lack of confidence. Don't worry about their lack of confidence, Cancer, just for the record. You just need to, no one to change but self and your perception of them and your dominant thoughts and assumptions about how they feel about you. Okay, guys, for real, that's all you need to do. But to date, it looks like there's been ego and fear, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, okay? So what else? Okay, mirror. Guys, you can't make it up, right? So I know that, you know, some of you are more just into tarot and I go into the law, but the cards, mirror. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, inner wounds, introspection. So there's been this introspection. Moon card in the reverse, guys, can also really just be shadow stuff coming up to be looked at, okay? So they're aware of, to date, you know, they want a new beginning. Maybe there was a bit of self-sabotage in the past, holding back, feeling not enough, lacking confidence. And then I've got wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Knight of Pentacles intention is that. Okay, so If you have any doubt that that's their intention, it's not. If you want to speed it up even more, you don't need to force or demand. You just need to go into the imagination, and through consciousness, you can manifest things very, very, very quickly, guys. But even on this timeline, it's looking very good, Cancer, okay? So I like that for you, and I hope that it resonated for some of you, and I intend that it helped some of you. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in 2 weeks' time.